Hello, and welcome to this very special edition of Outtakes, Bloopers, and Epic AI Fails. Tonight, we'll be rummaging through the mini-clips that didn't make it into the final videos, the ones quietly filed away under, "Oh dear, not again." Now, hindsight is a wonderful thing, especially when you're producing a show on a budget so tight it squeaks, and as our content creator has, once again, run out of monthly credits, we've resorted to exploring that infamous folder containing the infuriating, mystifying, and occasionally nightmarish AI animations that decided the prompt was merely a polite suggestion. Some might say all the finished videos belong in this folder too. But that, dear viewer, would be a cheap joke for a cheap program, and frankly, perfectly suited to tonight's entertainment. And of course, at this festive time of year, when the airwaves are filled with repeats, half-hearted specials, and low-budget productions, it's reassuring to know that, somewhere out there, value for money is still being achieved. Well, for the corporation at least. Perhaps not quite for you, the license payer. Anyway, on with the show. After all, every view helps top up my pension pot, and one day if this channel finally gets monetized, you may be contributing to it. Oh, hang on. Did I just see a flying pig? Our first segment features 3 short films created for an entirely new set of AI stories, which the creator assures me will be announced very soon via a post to the channel's subscribers. So do stay tuned, assuming, of course, the sister channel actually launches early next year. Now I'm reliably informed, by eyesore, no less, that the free video generator used for these particular efforts is so remarkably bad, it has gone full circle and somehow become rather good. Whether this was intentional, accidental, or simply the AI having one of its moments, we'll let you decide. And don't worry, no AI horses were harmed in the making of these films. Our second segment comprises 3 further outtakes. The first comes from Cat School, Paws on the Run, while the other 2 are taken from Cathead, We Are Cathead. Both were created as affectionate tributes to the creator's favorite bands, modeled, rather boldly, on Girls' School and Motorhead respectively. And yes, as you may have already guessed, they were made using animated anthropomorphic cats. Felines, I'm told, are another great love of our creator. I'm also reliably informed that there may be a tab behind the bar for these shameless plugs, which I've been asked to mention repeatedly. And if you haven't already seen them, do click on the channel to discover what is apparently excellent content the algorithm chose to overlook. A very clever way to self-promote, if you ask me. Oh, and in the first clip, the generator's watermark has been carefully blurred out to spare everyone's blushes. I personally wouldn't chase after the police. I've always preferred ambulance chasing. A multi-talented drummer there from Cathead. I've never seen a cat play the drums with its front paws, and certainly not with the back ones. And I think the cat playing Lemmy may have been having an off day, and decided instead to play up to the camera. Now, you may notice that the next sequence appears to be rather upright. These clips were originally made in portrait format for our content creators' Halloween shorts, which would normally warrant a program of their own. However, Owing to certain budgetary constraints and a belief that the audience is nothing if not adaptable, we've decided to include them here alongside the landscape footage. Less expense on production and rather more on the bar tab. The first clip features a zombie AI actor attending what can only be described as a zombie rave, a party where apparently the party never dies. Again. He really did throw himself into the role. Unfortunately, it wasn't just his scene that he dropped. The AI actor appeared to fall apart, quite literally. The remaining 2 clips are taken from The Elevator, a short piece designed to tell a complete story through a chain of events in under 1 minute. It was received very well, particularly considering it was produced by what we might generously describe as a small content creator. Now I should point out that the final clip is not a parody of a famous Peter Sellers outtake. All right, you've got me. It is. Older viewers may recognize the reference immediately. For everyone else, I would gently suggest looking up Peter Sellers, Lift outtake at a later date. It's not quite Peter Sellers, though it does rather reach the lower levels. Not so much uplifting as subterranean. I'm not entirely sure this qualifies as a blooper. It may be something else entirely. And so we come to our final segment, which is made up of 2 very different parts. The first comes from Catwind, released, if you'll excuse the pun, just a few days ago. Here we see our hippie cat enjoying a rather splendid aurora light display. Sadly, his peaceful reverie is interrupted, not only by what appears to be a 1980s aerobics instructor descending from the night sky, presumably to lecture him on the importance of physical exercise, but also by a budget Disney fairy, who seems to have wandered in from an entirely different program. Under the circumstances, I think we can forgive the cat for lighting a joint. Disappointment, after all, can be a powerful thing. We then conclude with a pair of self-portraits by Edward Hopper, created very much in the particular nuances of this channel. iSaw tells me that although the channel has evolved over time, it has nevertheless been something of a journey of discovery to reach its current state. iSaw remains unconvinced this was entirely intentional. The first clip presents a surreal interpretation of Hopper's original self-portrait, in which the AI tool helpfully zooms out to reveal Edward Hopper seated cross-legged on a wooden floor, a detail art historians may wish to debate at length. The second clip is perhaps even more helpful. The video generator appears to have mistaken the portrait for a selfie and has obligingly added camera effects, on-screen graphics, and an invitation to subscribe to the channel. This was, of course, purely by design. Absolutely nothing to do with cheap effects or budgetary necessity, which is precisely why we felt it deserved pride of place as our final clip. And on that note, dear viewer, we shall draw this slightly overstretched performance to a close. May we wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And a particular thank you to our new subscribers. We do hope you'll be able to say, in years to come, that you were here from the very beginning. Let us also hope that next year proves to be a journey worth remembering. Good night, and thank you for watching.